Community Spotlight. This week's we're trying to get together with any local people. You know what the podcast is about. It's every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. You type in the comments, we talk about it. It's called Let's Talk About It. But we have tried to do a special segment where we put a spotlight on people in our community, whether it's a small business, a fundraiser, anything of that matter. We just want to spread the love locally. So today I want to talk to you about a very special program. And it's special to me because I love basketball. And I am originally from New York, as some of you may know, where there seems to be a basketball court on every block. I mean, literally both houses that I grew up in, I could walk one way to the park and 2 blocks the other way. Basketball. I had a hoop on the garage in the backyard. And then I moved to Mechanicsville, Virginia, and I was just looking around for the basketball hoops, and I couldn't find no basketball hoops. I mean, you go through these subdivisions, they take them down. I get kicked out. I get kicked out of the local middle schools and high schools. They do have hoops up there, but Pole Green Park, no basketball hoop. That one way out there at Courthouse Park, no basketball hoops. And then they wonder why we can't compete in basketball in this county. So I've went to board members, I've went to board meetings. And it really, really breaks my heart because literally all you need is a ball in a park, man. There's no gear. Football requires gear. Hockey requires gear. And a lot of these kids, man, they just can't afford that. But if you could just put a basketball in hand, it could literally change their lives. So a good friend of mine decided that enough is enough, and he's going to find a way to have basketball here in Hanover. And I'm just going to open up with this little video. He is in the green room. He has not even seen this video, so this should be interesting. Hope he doesn't sue me for all the Facebook photos I may or may not have stolen. But we're going to take a look at this video real quick. And then the man himself, Covian Lanier from ABC Basketball LLC, is in the building. And I know this dude is passionate about basketball, and I'm passionate about basketball. But he did it. He said, you know what? I ain't going to have it. I'm not going to sit back and be a part of this. So he put together his program called ABC Basketball. Covian Lanier, right here, Mechanicsville, Virginia. Boom! How about that?
How sweet is that?
How sweet is that? What's up, brother? Covian Lanier Sr.
Nothing much.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm just having a good time with trying to get this basketball thing going, and just, I'm a junkie, man. I love the game. Love it.
I know you do. I know a couple other people like you, besides you and I.
Yeah.
That's what I miss the most. I got so many text messages this season. Where are you at? HYBL, where are you at? And there's just so many different rules. And I just, after coming off the 7-on-7 football season, I said, let's just take a break.
Oh, yeah.
break from this, but I miss it. And as soon as I see it, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be out there coaching. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. I have a couple questions.
I'm listening.
When did this idea come about? I mean, was it something that you're like, one day I'm going to do this? Or I know you kind of started with your kids.
Yes, sir.
Tell us how it got started.
You know, to be honest, it's something that's been in the works probably my entire life. I grew up in Dinwiddie County, and you know, I played high school basketball, sat the bench a lot, blah blah blah. Long story, but basically, what I always wanted was basketball skills development. I always wanted trainers, teachers, you know, people around to teach me, my friends, and all of us the game, and we never had. So it was something I always wanted to do. So after you know, high school and all that, I didn't play college basketball, not a single minute of college basketball or anything like that. I've always played in rec leagues and things like that, but I study the game. I love the game. I understand it. And I really analyze it so much to get understanding out of all the basketball nuances that you could ever think of, right?
Right.
So the vision just became to one day create a business where there's concentrating on a concentration on basic basketball skills, because so much of basketball is far from the basics. You know, kids are not learning the basic skills needed today to be really good. And I'm not speaking of everywhere, but a lot of places it's not a focus. And
it makes me sick, bro.
yeah,
You know what I tell young kids that want to learn how to play basketball?
yeah,
Watch the NCAA women's basketball.
yeah, yes.
Fundamentals like you would not believe. They can't do they can't just rely. What is there? One lady that can dunk in the WNBA or something?
Right. Oh man, try getting kids to come to you and I want to learn how to do a really good crossover, right? And well, let me see what you got right now. And what you find out is that they can't dribble the ball at all or very little with their offhand. And I'm like, dude, you got to develop your offhand before you can do any of that.
Yeah. Why are you gonna cross over to a hand that you can't use?
Why are you cross turnover? That's what I always say.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
There'll be a crossover to a turnover. So that's one of the things I always say.
So do you get so is it like a private lesson thing? Is it a camp that you put together, a program? How does it work?
I do private lessons. You know, if guys want to, you know, or girls want to work one-on-one, I do one-on-one sessions, and I also do group sessions, which I'm getting more into now because I booked some space in several different gyms in the area. And, you know, through the months of March, April, and, you know, all throughout the summer, I got a few locations where I be at, still finalizing scheduling and times and stuff like that. But so group sessions, one-on-one sessions.
Any level?
Any level, you know, beginners to, you know, college, whatever. I work.
Yeah, you put some. I've seen some of your students have made it to that D1 level and the college level for sure.
Got a few of them out there. Doing some good things.
How does that feel, man?
Well, like, you know, I'm the trainer, or well, I don't even call myself a trainer. I say skills development coach because that's really what I concentrate on, is skills development, right? So I always tell players I'm very comfortable with the fact that no one's really going to notice or come and say, hey, I see that kid doing what you taught him, because it's the little things, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, the way you put the ball on the floor and penetrate to the basket, to make sure you don't get too wide, to make sure you're on parallel lines, just little things like that is the stuff that I focus on. So when I see it, I smile, but nobody else knows it. You know, they don't realize something that I focused on with that kid, and they've gotten really good at it because they bought into the system and what I was trying to teach them. So
that's great. And then you have like a court at your house. So let me ask you this. I guess that's my question.
Yeah.
Money's not a factor. I got my own facility. Can you come to me?
Absolutely.
So whatever they want.
And whatever they want. People want me to come and work out in their backyard or whatever. I am willing to travel and come to.
I've seen you at some local gyms,
yes,
fitness centers. I've seen you on your backyard court. I've seen you at Stonewall. I've seen you give me a hoop and a dream, baby. A hoop and a dream.
Just set it up and I'll be there.
All right. Definitely. So if you want an appointment, If you want to check this out, it's called ABC Basketball. He's a good dude. Call 804-402-6408. Email him at what is that? Lanier Covian. So his name backwards. laniercovian at gmail.com for your appointment. Beginners all the way up. You got somebody that you got a 10th grader right now. You think they really got potential to get to the next level? Don't wait. Don't wait till their senior year. It's too late, baby. Get them in there. Get them in there.
Yes, sir.
I was just gonna tell you a quick story of how not how I met you, but I guess how my wife met you.
Right.
So I had to coach a football game for my youngest, and I guess the team that my son and your son played for was having an end of the year banquet.
Right.
And it was pretty cool. They made them dress up. I think it was Coach T and them. They dressed all up. It was so awesome. And she was just so impressed. And I think you were kind of a guest speaker there. And
Right.
she had no idea who you were. She was like, "You got to talk to this guy. You got to talk to this guy." I was like, "Well, what's his name?" "I don't know." "Well, what's his last name?" "I don't know." "Well, what's his kid's name?" "I don't know." I was like, "Well, how the hell am I supposed to talk to him?" She was like, he was so great. He stood up there and talked about the young man, and it was just so I wish you were there. I said, "You didn't record it?" She said, "No, don't do that." So I didn't get to see it. I heard it was a special speech, but I've been begging you, and this is for football.
Yes.
I've been, every season I've been asking you to come out and try to help me out. I know you're busy, but at this point, I wouldn't mind you just coming out and just talking to him. I know you ain't got time to coach and stuff, but it was always a pleasure when our boys played together. We're on the sideline going crazy. We got Pat. I love another man with passion. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
About sports and kids. It's so crazy. That's what I live for. Kids and sports, and if you can put them together, I mean, Jesus Christmas.
Yep.
What else do you need?
And it all starts for, to be honest, it all starts with my relationship with God, man. That's where it comes from. That's the foundation. That's what I build it off of. And, I just put, my, the relationship with God, the relationship with basketball is like a merging highway. And, I'm just bringing it together through the vision that God has.
How about this? My other question was ABC. What does it mean? What's the meaning?
ABC stands for all basic concepts. I tell kids all the time, when you connect with me, when you first start off, you won't do one single fancy drill. You're going to do a lot of basic stuff to make sure that your base, your foundation is laid and that it is solid, that it is tight, and then we build off of that. So now you got my son whose foundation is pretty good now. He's still got a long ways to go, still got a lot of work to do, but his foundation is strong, and now we're just building off of that.
Yeah, I literally watched him. I watched you noticed in the video I put evolution. You like that. You like that term I hear a lot in your videos. Evolution, evolution, evolution. I love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's still got a lot of work to do, but because we laid that foundation right, and now he's finding out. I mean, it's like if you ever seen Karate Kid, the first one, where you got Daniel who's all pissed off because Mr. Miyagi had him painting his house and doing
painting the house and waxing the car,
all that stuff, and then
don't tell me you got these kids washing your whip, man.
We stayed away from that. I got tempted, I was like,
this could really work out.
Yeah, like maybe I could get some cleaning out of the deal, but I stayed away from that. But yeah, it's like when you put the basics together, then you find out it's cool stuff that you can do because you got that basic skill down. So, my starting to find that out now. It's like, Dad, I didn't realize I could do XYZ. We never worked on that. I said, I know, but because of the fact that you've got to the point where you can handle it pretty decent and you got the foundation right now, some stuff you can do that you don't realize that'll come naturally when you play.
And you don't become a chunky sniper without footwork, right? Hey, I didn't call you that, by the way.
About that one day. That's the name I gave myself. You
gave yourself. I was watching your video and you posted on the bottom chunky assassin. I mean, a chunky sniper. So and then I haven't seen your kid miss in about 7, 8, 9 videos. So I call him the assassin.
Put the highlight videos together, like you don't throw a lot of misses in there, but trust me, he misses sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure, but he's got a stroke, man.
Yeah, he's got a good form, and he bought into it, and he just keeps working at it. So he's, I guarantee you, I would, he's definitely doing, a good 2,000, 3,000 shots every week. He's putting up a lot of shots.
Wow. And you got to do that. People don't understand the work. Like Thomas got into basketball for about 9 months.
Right.
And I was like, it's every day, bro. Like I was in the backyard
Right.
every single day.
Repetition. Yep. Repetition.
Yeah.
What it's all about. You got to get.
I just let you know I've been called the chunkiest sniper myself. So got a little bit something in common right there. We're about the 15-minute mark. We're gonna wrap it up. We got about 5 more minutes left. If you want to do anything, if you want to shout anything else out, the next 2 minutes is yours. Tell everybody what we want to hear, and we're gonna wrap this thing up.
The website is coming, so just be on the lookout for that. I've been through a couple different channels and had a couple of setbacks here and there with the website, but the website is coming. Hopefully that'll be up within the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for that. I do a lot of sharing on social media. I've got business cards out there, and the business cards, of course, show my Instagram page, which is ABC Basketball CKL. When I first went for ABC Basketball LLC, it wasn't available. So I did basketball.
And that's all that's on social media?
That's Instagram, ABC Basketball CKL. I'm not doing a page on Facebook right now, which I will do a Facebook business page eventually, but you can.
But they can contact you through your personal Facebook and Messenger?
Absolutely. And that phone number, 804-402-6408. And that email address, laniercovian@gmail.com. I also have a Square app, which we're in the finishing process of that, where you can actually go onto the Square app, find my business there, and you can book appointments on that site. So,
bam, that's what I'm talking about. All right. I appreciate you, man. Everybody else out there, share this. We're going to put this live on Tuesday night show. We're going to play this as our spotlight, but share. Help this man out. I hope you don't get overwhelmed because it's just you, right?
Just me right now, but we're looking to grow. I'm looking to grow. So,
Oh, shout out that other guy, that your kids be working out at High Definite Energy.
Oh my God, man. Defy Genetics down there in Colonia Heights. Roger Riggle and his team. I've got Lauren Bagby and DeAndre, who's working with my 2 sons. I mean, awesome people, man.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you and see if you can talk to them, and maybe we can do something with them as well. Maybe a 3-man show.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. I was looking through that, man. I love that, man.
Got a great team down there. You gotta connect with them. My boys.
And that's all just regular sports training, correct?
Yeah. Boys are definitely bigger, faster, stronger from working out with those guys. Definitely.
Damn. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. And let's set that up, dog. Maybe 2-3 weeks from now, give me some time and we'll set it up with that place down there in Colonial Heights. Absolutely. And we'll do just a little 3-man shot or something. I would love to talk to them guys. That's great.
Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it.
All right, man. Holla. Later.